set for this month. It is the second month of the year already. Gives me a little bit of anxiety, not gonna lie. At the same time, I felt like my January I really needed, and the holidays we really needed to slow down. And I hope that you guys kind of feel the same. Also, where Bree is, there was a huge natural disaster that took over miles and acres of properties, and it's really impacted her community. At the same time, I'm super inspired in the way that she shows up for her people. Like I said, we all have so much happening in our lives, but I just love that we are really invested in our health. We're invested in our communities. We show up, we do our best. We have multiple jobs, we have multiple kids, we have multiple businesses. And it's you guys are really filling my cup and totally inspiring me. So as we head into February, I just wanted to take some time to give some suggestions and give some updates on products, on doTERRA Rewards, on the company, and hope that it gives you some of the motivation and some of the tools to be to know what you want to do in your business this month. But really heading into the rest of the year. Okay. There's a lot of opportunity, but I think when it comes to our businesses, sometimes we can put it on the back burner or feel like, we have these many priorities and put our doTERRA business a little bit behind instead of more forward. One thing that I've been really thinking about this past month was the long-term goal, like where we're going, where I'm going, why I'm here, and that I have to show up every single day, especially in this business, in order to achieve that dream of what was it? It was like a post that it was a quote that was saying how um more of like an affirmation of like what life looks like at 80 years old. I am healthy. I am playing with my grandkids. Like, where do you envision yourself in that many years? And what are the steps that you need to take now in order to reach the goals that you have at that point in your life? Savings, retirement, financial stability, um, uh, a home, right? Like, uh, just time freedom, health is a big one, and using that goal and your why in order to focus in on what's happening now and making the sacrifices and putting in the time to build a business like this. Just something to think about and wrap your head around a little bit. So February, second month of the year, 2025, we went over some reflections last team call, and now I'm going to head into some suggestions. Okay. So I'm sure you all got my text this morning, just like a personal note from me, but also the February promotions. So I really want to suggest that we are taking that time to look at our oil inventory, to write down like a wish list of the oils that I want, that I need in my life, to place the oils around the home that we need, to look up the different ailments that we may have had or are having. And do we have those oil solutions? Do we know how to use those oils, right? Have we implemented that into our daily routines? Evaluating our daily routines. Which oils are we using when? Are we using oils? Can we use oils more? Can we try a different oil? Do we need to adjust? And instead of peppermint for headaches, maybe I need to use some frankincense. I haven't thought about that, like, oh, peppermint kind of works, but maybe frankincense would be even better, right? And then also just thinking about our supplements and what adjustments we want to make and take, including VMG. It took me months to switch to VMG, and I'm finally in a routine. It was a bit of a transition when I already had a routine down, and layering in that VMG, I was getting so confused of like when to take it or what part of the day. And when I say it took months to it's more of the intention to take VMG and trying to figure out when, but I was taking VMG. And now I finally have this like daily routine. And so I want you to be patient with yourself and I want you to be open to change because change is inevitable. Are we going to go with the tides or are we going to be left behind? You know? And so doTERRA doesn't just release supplements to throw us for a loop. They release these new supplements because of the research and the quality and the benefits that it does for us. And so it's definitely worth that effort to figure out how we can switch from we already did PB Assist to PB Restore, right? And that wasn't too much of a difference in our daily routine. But now we're switching from VMG, from LLV to VMG with E Omega. And we're taking out greens. And we're just doing a protein smoothie without the greens. So there's so many things that need to be adjusted. And I just am challenging us to be open to that and figuring out how to fit this in our day. Home setup. Something that I did last week was I moved my diffuser in my kitchen on my sink. And it made the world of difference of just like how I feel in my kitchen and how often I turn that diffuser on and how much happier I am looking at it and just like one move, just moving the diffuser from this area of the kitchen to this area of the kitchen. And it made a big difference in my day. And so the more we use oils, the more we diffuse, the better, the more aromatherapy we're receiving. And the healthier we are, the happier we are, right? And so also kind of walk through your home and make some adjustments if you need to as we head into this new year. We do have some product updates, again, rewards, and then company updates I'm going to share with you guys. Does anyone have any notes about 2024 or just like the 2025 suggestions that we've listed? Sorry, I missed the chat. Okay, you guys love VMG. Awesome. Very cool. I got two of my kids to switch to VMG. Last month, all of my kids didn't like it. This month, two of them are drinking it and like are excited about it and are taking the omegas. So it takes time, you know, like 30-day habit. Like it takes 30 days to make a new habit. Okay. I like to follow pages that inspire me. This one, I am affirmations, posted this and I just wanted to share with you. In February, I am choosing joy. In February, I am setting boundaries. In February, I am prioritizing peace. In February, I am growing stronger. In February, I am embracing change. In February, I am stepping into alignment. In February, I am honoring myself. Awesome. Britt likes this one too. Our promotions. It's super simple this month. At the same time, there's kind of a lot going on. Right? Like it's like, okay, there's always a 10% off oil and there's always a free oil of the month. But at the same time, there's still the Yarrow Pom Eye Mask and there's still the VMG and there's still the enrollment promos. And so Kayla asked me the other day, what's the enrollment promo? What's the code for February? I'm like, there is none. So I think doTERRA is figuring out ways to support us in keeping things simple, but there's also some really great perks, right? And so our promotions is 10% off Adaptive. MetaPower, Mini MetaPower is free. However, the reward side, we have VIP. Those of us who, both of you, I know you guys, are on the top tier, the VIP tier, 30% back in points, right? Because you've been ordering LRP for years. And so we get first access to Yarrow Pom, which will be Yarrow Pom Eye Mask, which will be a permanent product, but it's not available to everyone else till March 1st. Don't you guys love this product? It's one of my favorites.
Okay, I have a confession.
Yeah.
Um, I texted one of my coworkers who's also a client, a customer of mine, that these ma eye masks are fantastic. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, why didn't have I used this sooner?" And she's like, "What do you mean? I thought you've been using it this whole time." And I said, "I think the packaging is too pretty for me to actually open it. Like I'm that person that I was like, "Oh, it's so pretty. It's so special." And like I feel like they're too special that I want to save them because they're like so chic and like sleek. And she told me this, and I have to tell you folks. But our faces are also sleek and chic and so special. So it's better to hydrate them and focus on your face than focusing on the packaging that it comes in. So if you have them and you've been sitting on them like me, time to open it up.
You're right. They are so pretty. I use them sparingly. But I had this eye mask before this eye mask that I'd use every single Monday or like twice a week, you know? But you're right. It's so special that it needs to be on our face. As with so many other things, and also packaging wise, I love packaging. At the same time, sometimes it doesn't really matter what the packaging is. We need to use these products because they're amazing, right? So I got two nuggets of wisdom out of what you just shared. So thank you. Learning every day. Okay. Um, February promos, adaptive, supports a calm, balanced mood, helps with emotional resilience during stressful times, promotes relaxation and a sense of well-being. When you share adaptive, I hope that you feel confident in sharing what it's about, but also can share a testimony, whether it's yours or somebody else's. Same for MetaPower. MetaPower, you get a small bottle, the 5 ml of MetaPower, if you place your order of 125 PV or more on doTERRA Rewards by February 15th. MetaPower supports a healthy metabolic function. It helps manage cravings and supports weight management and promotes healthy energy levels throughout your day. Yarrow Pom eye masks, again, are available to VIPs February 1st and then March 1st for everyone else. 10 ways to use adaptive. I will let you read that on your own. You can screenshot it if you'd like, but some really great diffuser blends. I'm a simple diffuser blend girl. Adaptive is a blend. I'm just going to diffuse that, right? So I love that there's like suggestions on like, oh, you could actually blend it even more. Okay. Tranquility, 3 drops adaptive, 2 drops Roman chamomile, 2 drops of sandalwood. Spicy bliss, 3 drops adaptive, 2 drops ginger, 2 drops cinnamon. These are things I'd really like to try. Or if someone can just make a book and like I can put it next to my diffuser, that would be more helpful. Okay, so 10 ways to use MetaPower. I actually want to read this one. You could use diffuser blends. Does anyone diffuse MetaPower? No, not really. I know it's so powerful internally that it's like, am I wasting it if I diffuse it? But we can diffuse it. It's just like digest Zen. You can diffuse it. You still get the benefits when you breathe it in because of the different oils that's makes it, right? Like some of the citrus oils. So, 10 ways to use MetaPower. Supports your energy and vitality, uplifts your mood and promotes focus, which we know, enhances your motivation and endurance, encourages a healthy lifestyle, helps to control cravings. This one's big and it's really works really well. Aids in maintaining a healthy gut. Add to water for a refreshing boost. Midday slump provides natural energy without caffeine. Afternoon pickup keeps you feeling alert and focused. And it's a really great travel companion because it helps maintain your energy levels on the go. Did you learn something new about MetaPower? Or you guys kind of knew that? Just an update. LLV is getting a little bit of a facelift. The old Omega is getting replaced with the new Omega, which is very exciting because now we don't have both. doTERRA really knows and believes in their new Omega sourcing that they're swapping that out. And it also keeps things a lot more simpler for us. The only other thing that is a little different, so you have this, but you also have the vegan version. So if someone really does want to stay away from fish oil, there's a vegan version available still of omegas. Okay. Price-wise, it's the same. $88, 65 PV. Awesome. Is everyone in tune with the new rewards system? Because this got announced last month, but I'm sharing it again this month because it might take a little bit to get that engraved in our heads. Our language is important here because we're not really referring our customizable monthly orders to LRP anymore, Loyalty Rewards Program. It's called doTERRA Rewards. When I went to Founders Retreat, that was one thing that I picked up on that everyone is picking up on as we have to kind of retrain our brains to call it doTERRA Rewards. If you look in, when you place your order and such, it calls it a subscription. right? And then there's also subscription planner that you can plan 3 months um, in advance. Okay. So doTERRA rewards, you have reduced rate shipping, you get free shipping, reduced rates 50 PV, free shipping 100 PV. Product of the month 125 PV placed by the 15th. You get reward points, that's not going away. What's added on, nothing's going away, everything's added on. If you hit 30%, then you get a cool little pouch, which is kind of fun. And then early access to select products and limited time offers. If a customer joins LRP, doTERRA Rewards for the first time, then they get this sample sachet, and you no longer have to feel like you need to send out samples. In that case, all we need to do is really get our customers started with doTERRA and then getting on doTERRA Rewards. doTERRA kind of takes care of this other stuff for us, which is really nice. Okay, awesome. This is a new doTERRA welcome booklet, which I'm also very excited for because I used to mail every single new enrollment a product guide and a live guide, just so that they would get something. doTERRA will send this in every new enrollment box now. I have it here. And so it goes through some of the products, how to use oils, including like highlighting our cleaning products. So it's kind of like a mini guide and a mini product guide, which is really nice. The live guide, I love it printed. I like printed things. However, the world is PDF and ebooks. Like we can switch to that as well and not feel bad about it and make sure we're sending out those types of links. Okay. Awesome. So this book will have daily wellness tips, curated diffuser blends, creative DIY, projects and recipes, in-depth product spotlights, co-impact sourcing, and sustainability. Remember that Refer a Friend is still available. If you guys want any of these graphics, it easily explains that to customers. Love your products, share with your friends, earn some doTERRA dollars. These are just some really cool like graphics that came with the promo bundle. Our love is like essential oils, pure, strong, and always diffusing joy. Isn't that cute? You're the drop of my citrus in my day, bright, refreshing, and impossible to resist. I like that one. Happy Valentine's, everyone. It's Valentine's month. Okay. Focus on Wellness 2025. We talked about this last month. Remember? Okay, you have your dad. I have to put a panty on, excuse me. Guys.
Poop in the shower.
You did not poop in the shower. You mean pee?
No, I made
Okay, can you go take a shower?
I made doo-doo in the shower.
Okay. I'll be right there. Okay, you guys. Your dad is available. So the foundational wellness bundles are available, and I just want you guys to know that. And then you can do add-ons and everything. That's all available, as well as the VMG starter kits, Natural Solutions starter kit. And then just in case you guys did not see the announcement, if you get a foundational wellness bundle, you will receive a 5 ml peppermint and the glass shaker for free. Has anyone received this one yet? Okay, when we get it, we're gonna share that we all got it and send pics and all the things. It is absolutely gorgeous and really great quality, and I'm super excited and proud that doTERRA is doing this for us and just supporting our customers in this way. So if they order a foundational wellness bundle on LRP, then they get this shaker as a free gift. Okay, I shared this with you guys, but I just want to share it one more time. Just that, the VMG cost and the PV is much different and higher. And getting our customers to switch to VMG is good for both the customer and for us as business owners because their PV orders are going up. Okay. I did go to doTERRA Founders Retreat and I just wanted to share a couple of slides with you guys. They're kind of cool and like pretty important. So one of them is just kind of showing that LRP orders, the PV totals have been going up. And, a lot of the time I feel like I'm in my own bubble and I'm like, I'm enrolling and I'm just doing my thing. Like this gives perspective as to like what's happening wide. And so, what doTERRA has been seeing as they've run these reports is that there's a shift in LRP since launching VMG. These signs indicate that the foundational wellness message is resonating. Okay. So if you look at 2023 into 2024, October, since launching new products, right? So it's like September is the announcement, October launches new products, and then we head into holiday season. In October of 2023, the average LRP order was 77 PV. 2024 is 83 PV. November, 81, 88. December, 82, 88. It's rare to see something just completely rise up. So it's nice to see a slight incline and a slight increase. So again, this indicates that the foundational wellness message is resonating. So keep it up, keep talking about VMG. Now that we all use and love VMG, now it's our turn to kind of sit around and like start to really share it, right? I like this slide. doTERRA's on solid ground. doTERRA's they just had their strongest Q4 since 2020. Q4 had a 9% increase in new silvers, 23% increase in new diamonds since 2020. Most cash on hand since 2022. Most cash invested back into the business since 2020, and has the highest operating income since 2022. So I like that they're like open about stuff like that, right? And then even when they had to do the layoffs, they were just open about it because it wasn't like the company was struggling right then. It was how doTERRA is always looking into the future. And in order to keep the company stable financially, these are the changes that we need to do now because we want this company to last for generations. And our businesses. And that we can pass on our businesses to our kids as well, right? So I just love that this company has so many great initiatives, but also that long-term vision. They also shared this cycle of network marketing companies. Excitement creates momentum. Challenges arise. Everyone's focus shifts from the product to the business opportunity, and then customers start to find new products to fill their needs. This is doTERRA's. Excitement creates momentum. Challenges arise. The focus will stay on the product. Customers continue to rely on the product to produce results, and you get new and loyal customers that fuel the growth. And you kind of saw that in that growth chart for Q4 from 2023 to 2024 as well. So I just thought that was really cool. doTERRA did announce this year that they will be elevating our compensation plan, which is a little bit like it's going to take a while for us to understand what those changes are, but at the same time, it's something that's very exciting. I've been to multiple leadership retreats where Corey Lindley will get on stage and talk about this company and this company changing their compensation plan that takes away from the wellness advocates, and how doTERRA's compensation plan is such a great one, and they will never take away from the wellness advocates. And so when they're looking at the elevations that they're doing, and they're going to be announcing that come leadership retreat, and then rolling that out come June. These are the 7 things that they're focusing on to elevate the compensation plan. And again, it doesn't take away, it only helps distributes the 48% of profits that go to wellness advocates a little bit differently, but really listening to the high level leaders and saying, we want our newer builders to get paid a little bit more, and we want our platinums to get paid a little bit more, and we want to make sure those who are building the business get paid a little bit more. So these are the 7 focus areas. Okay, level increase, more incentives, income shifts to stacked accounts to active builders, path to earning $5,500 per month. So all of these will start to roll out, and I just wanted to share that with you and announce that to you. Awesome. Things that I want you guys to start to think about. What do you want to contribute to this team? Where do you want to see our team go this year? Where do you want to go this year? I feel like it might be too much to ask you guys, like, where do you envision your team? And it's time to like scale to our team. Like, let's look at Gold Drop and let's work as a team together to rebuild this team up a little bit. And then let's help you guys build your own teams and that culture as well. Bi-weekly support calls are going to start Tuesdays at 12 p.m., February 11th, 25th, and March 11th. So I'm going to host those 3, and then we'll go from there. I really hope that these 3 calls can really support the team and bring us together into connection. The first call we're going to do is going to be dream boarding. Okay. Coming up, Capilina Retreat is in April, Wednesday, April 9th to Saturday, April 13th. We're going to need to lock those spots in soon. I just headed to Founders Retreat a couple weeks ago. It was amazing. I'm happy that I was able to share some of those slides with you guys. Please keep in tune with doTERRA's announcements and leadership calls, especially Silvers and Above and Leadership Retreat. That's coming up March 4th through 6th. Convention is happening Wednesday, September 17th through the 20th. Okay, so kind of keep all of that in mind. Last, I just wanted to share these one more time with you guys. Vision without action is just a dream. Action without vision just passes the time. Vision with action can change the world. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Okay, so my meeting has 40 minutes and I'm out of time. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys. It might cut us off. Everyone good? Thank you for coming. Okay, we'll talk soon. I'll see you guys later. Bye.